Hello, darling. I'm Mandy, and we are here hanging out with Martha's Trouble. I am so thrilled that they're in town recording, and we get to hang out with Jen.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
We are so excited to chat all about touring and kiddos and the craziness that is involved with both of them.
Yeah, it's definitely challenging, touring with the kids, but it's a lot of fun too, and we love having them with us. So, sometimes we leave them at home, but for the most part, we try to bring them with us. But I mean, touring and we have tons of gear, and when the kids were little, how baby gear, there's always so much of that. So, between having all that and it's a little bit more work, I would say,
Yes.
but it's worth it. But
Is airport security super fun to get there with everything?
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of like, and I think they've probably changed this since then, but when we were touring with them when they were little, they would have the babies even have to take off their shoes, I'm like, really? So, you kind of like have all your gear and you're putting it, take everything off and filled up the stroller, and, so we definitely had to allow for a lot of extra time to do that.
So taking the kiddos on tour, was that a tough decision for you, or?
Yeah, I mean, it was, because, it's, one of those things that we were already doing that. We were traveling and playing music full time. So, when the kids came, it was like we didn't necessarily want to stop what we were doing and change our life, but, we already kind of, had who we were, and, part of our identity was in music. And so we kind of just decided we would, bring them into that and, enhance it even more and make it even better. So it has been. It's, definitely comes with its challenges, as well as, everyone has their own issues, but it's been worth it. So.
And there were a couple of years where you didn't tour.
Yeah, we decided, when the kids were little and it was hard with all the gear, we're like, are we sure we should be doing this, and maybe we should just stay in one place and get jobs with normal hours. And so we decided we would, I was gonna be a hairstylist. I opened a hair salon. I was always in the salon anyways and changed my hair all the time.
You have fantastic hair.
Well, thank you. So yeah, it was, I decided to give that a try. Rob did some real estate, and, we did that for a couple years and realized, it wasn't really who we were. We felt like we weren't as happy, and, your kids pick up on that if you're enjoying, your life. And, we were just like, why not, it may not look like your typical family situation, but it worked for us, and so we've kind of, after we decided to get back into touring, and we put out a record and started kind of working our way back into touring again.
And that is something I just love about you guys, is that you have embraced who you are and your calling and your passions, and brought your kids along with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, something that took a lot of thought in order to make that decision. But, we figure, like, life's too short, you gotta enjoy it while the time we're given. And, for us to be able to bring our kids to different places and get them to experience different things and different cultures and meet people, and, to just be more well-rounded in that fact. It's been, really good for them. They're, very adaptable, and, they can go anywhere and make, and enjoy situations. So, so it's been a good decision, but definitely a hard one.
Okay, so what does it look like bringing your kids on tour with you?
I mean, it can be a little crazy, just, as far as traveling, and, of course, Rob and I play together, so it's not like we can just leave the kids to take care of themselves. So we either bring, when we bring a nanny, she takes care of them. But there has been one time, I think, that we didn't have a nanny and we couldn't find anyone to watch them, and so we kind of put their pack and play, behind us, like backstage, and we're able to play and keep an eye on them. So thankfully they were really good. That could have been a really bad situation.
Awesome. You guys
we took a risk.
Parents. So what do you think touring has taught your kids?
I mean, we've we travel and meet so many great people. You know, that's part of what we love about what we do. So I think, you know, they've seen, you know, how you need to really follow your passions, and, you know, it's okay if it looks different than someone else, you know, because someone could have a job where they're at home and they don't go anywhere or travel, and that's okay too, you know, and they're perfectly happy with that. You know, for us, we kind of get an itch to be traveling, and we love to travel. We like change, you know, where some people like, you know, I don't like any change. So, you know, it's like, you know, I've tried to make sure that they know that they can be anything they want to be, you know, and it's okay. So, you know, even Emery at one time said to me, Mommy, I want to be a mermaid. So I was like, well, there are some exceptions to that. I know, you know, I've told you could be anything, but you can't grow a fin, you know, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Jen, tell me about school with the kids. How does that work?
Yeah, I mean, last year, you know, that was the first year they were both in school. Emery was in kindergarten and Wilson was in grade 1. And, you know, our touring schedule was a little challenging. You know, we had to do things more on the weekends, and, you know, because of course with school you can only miss so many days, which when we first learned that, we were like, oh no, and how flexible are you on this, you know, like, so we definitely pushed the limit on that, but, you know, education is important, so we didn't want to just yank them out of school all the time. So it was a little harder, you know, with them being in school like that, so we're definitely considering, you know, maybe homeschooling, you know, maybe just touring in the summer. It's kind of one of those things we're kind of trying to figure out,
You're
you know?
embracing it year to year.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those challenging moments, you know, like, what do we do here? So, because, you know, it's a big decision, so.
Yeah, absolutely. Jen, will you tell me about the name Martha's Trouble? How did that come about?
Yeah, I mean, basically we got the story from the Bible with two sisters, Martha and Mary. Jesus came to their house, and Martha was the one running around and doing housework, and, you know, Mary was the one that was just chilling out at Jesus' feet. And, you know, it's such a great picture of, you know, and a reminder, you know, to kind of focus on the more important things in life. You know, I was a little bit OCD about cleaning, you know, myself, and, you know, the hardest part for me was, you know, when the kids came into the picture, it was like, how do you keep this house clean? You know, it was like constantly either picking up and cleaning after them or spending time with them, you know, so I had to let the house cleaning go and just do it when I could, and, you know, try to spend as much time with them. So.
That's awesome. Okay, so tell me about how you find mom friends.
Well, yeah, it's a little challenging, you know. Rob and I, with our schedule, you know, have not your typical Monday through Friday work days. We work on the weekends mainly, so, you know, when we're meeting people and trying to get together with people, a lot of times, you know, they do stuff on the weekends. So, you know, I've kind of had to seek out some mom groups and, you know, places where I can connect with other moms, because it's so important. You know, sometimes, you know, you feel like the worst mom ever, and, you know, I'm gonna get the worst parent award, you know, and so that was important to me, just to be able to, you know, find other moms to relate to, and, you know, I may look a little different in that community, because it is a little more conservative, but, you know, I realized, you know, everyone kind of deals with the same issues, and, you know, we're embracing, and, you know, I was a little nervous about if they would, you know, accept me, and, you know, but, you know, ultimately, like I said, you know, we're all the same, you know, we all go through the same things, it just made it look a little different, so so that's been nice, you know, being able to connect with other moms. I think it's important.
Absolutely. So let's talk about your hometown.
Yeah, I'm from a town in southern Ontario, called Ancaster, and I grew up there. It's a small community, you know, and I love that. I love the sense of community that, you know, certain places do have, and so that was kind of one of them. Even living in Alabama now, you know, I still feel very connected. We still visit a lot and play up there, but we were following a story that happened, this tragedy that happened up there, and where a mom, lost her husband, and it was kind of one of those random things that, was just caught everyone off guard. And so, following the story, the mom was so transparent about her feelings and, the loss that she felt. And, now she's a single mom raising this 2-year-old baby that they had, or they have. So, it was amazing to see like the community rally together for her. It was like this outpouring of love and support, and so just kind of watching that all unfold, we were inspired to write a song about that.
And you've been in Denver recording it.
Yeah, we were here recording it, so that was kind of cool getting to record it here. Prayer for a Broken Heart.
Awesome.
And it was written for the mom, just being there for her. So, yeah.
And it's going to be on Martha's Trouble.
Yeah, you can find it on there, and we're going up to Canada to do some benefits for the family, but the song we kind of gave to the family as our contribution, so you can download it through our website, marthastrouble.com, and the proceeds go to the family's fund.
Wow, that is phenomenal.
So, yeah.
Are you guys up for playing it for us?
Sure, yeah,
I would
no
love
problem.
that.
Thanks.
How can a man take the life of a man? This is something that we all don't understand. Now that girl and her mother are gonna have to live without him. It shouldn't have to be this way for them. So say a prayer for the broken heart is left to carry on. We're all hurting for you. You've got a nation standing strong, and the choir will be singing all across the land. Mama, hold your little girl, and we'll hold your head. One woman broken, a part of her is gone, but for the sake of their daughter, she's strong. Oh, I know that you loved him, but he'll be alright. Yeah, he's flying with the angels tonight. So say a prayer for the broken heart who's left to carry on. We're all hurting for you. You've got a nation standing strong, and the choir will be singing all across the land. Mama, hold your little girl, and we'll hold your hand. Little girl is gonna know her daddy loved her so. Now he's been taken, won't get to see her grow. So say a prayer for the broken heart who's left